Here's a funny story about me. So I was at my boy's soccer game at his school one. Yeah, this was probably 3 years ago, maybe. And their football stadium is a pretty good size for their size school. Soccer, football, I think they do everything all in the same stadium. Well, I went to go use the bathroom, and as I walked around the corner, there's like this big long hall, and then they got like the hot dog stands, and the bathrooms are to your left. Well, the first thing to the left, there's no doors on it. It was just one of those where you walk in and you walk to the right, I think. So you can't see anything. So the first one I went to go walk in had a women's sign. So I walked what seemed like forever down to the next one, and I thought that was the men's one. So I walk in there and I sit down to take a dump, and I start hearing girls' voices. I'm like, what the hell are girls doing in the men's bathroom? So I finish and I pull my pants up, and I open the door and I look around and I don't see any urinals. And I'm like, where the hell am I at? So there was 2 entrances to the same bathroom that I didn't realize. So now I'm super paranoid when I go into bathrooms. There's a lot of times where I look at the sign a bunch of times before I go into the bathroom. And then there's been times where even though I've seen the sign, I'll go in and I'll sit down and I'll think, oh my God, did I look to see if this is the men's bathroom? And I'll get up and I'll open the door and I'll look around for the urinals just to make sure I'm in the men's bathroom. All because of that. Oh, my hand's in the way. Good morning. You ready to go get a jet ski and drop this big piece of junk off? Yeah? So we just arrived to unload the engine. We've probably been here for about 30 minutes. Having to wait on them to unload this thing here. Looks like they almost got it now though.
I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too.
It's windy as can be out here, but that's the jet ski. I told my tarp it for him because I got a cover on there that we didn't want to get beat up. And it only took a couple seconds to tarp it, so it's not that big of a deal. Now we have to head to Nebraska, which is 10 hours away. We got about 5 hours left on the clock. We'll drive as far as we can tonight, and then we'll hit it again in the morning. Where am I?
Here is a map of Davenport, Iowa.
Davenport, Iowa. We are in Davenport, Iowa. We are at a Love's because I'm hoping I can use the Wi-Fi here and upload you guys a video. And then what we're gonna do is walk across the street over there to Pilot and then get our shower there. So, when we woke up this morning, I'll be honest, it's been a little bit since I've done a breakaway test with the trailer, but I did a breakaway test this morning. Completely failed. It's not working. But not only is the breakaway test not working, the trailer brakes aren't working. If I jack the trailer up and I have Lita squeeze the brake controller, it'll stop the tire from spinning. But it's not braking hard enough to like drag the tires or the trailer to slow the truck down. So I pulled a hub off this morning, and it looks like I've glazed my hubs and my brake pads. So I ordered new brake pads, and I'm having them sent to my brother's house. So I'll have new brake pads when I get there. But I think what I'm going to do tonight is go ahead and pull these hubs off. And I bought some sandpaper. I'm going to try to deglaze these hubs a little bit and the brake pads as well. First, before I do that, I know the magnets are working, but I just want to make sure there's nothing wrong with the wiring from when that spring broke. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. It's 8:55. We have about 6.5 hours more to get to our next pickup. So I'm going to be up all night working on this, and that's going to suck. I'm so tired of working on this trailer. And I know a lot of you people, oh, go buy a Diamond C, go buy this, go buy that. They use the same parts, guys. The only thing different from a Diamond C to a Big Tex to whatever, they all use Dexter axles. This actually has Rockwell axles. The only thing different is the way they build their frames. They use the same stuff, so there's no big deal there. The wiring might be prettier, the welds might be prettier, whatever, right? We've got 2 new signatures on the trailer. We got one there, a truck driver that watches us, and this is Fred. That's the guy that had the air conditioner on the back window like us. So honestly, I've met a few more people and I keep forgetting to have them sign the trailer. I wish I could transfer the Big Tech signatures over to this one. Anyways, it's getting late. Let me tear this thing down again and see what we can figure out here. I've already tried to adjust the brakes too, so it wasn't the brake adjustment. I tried adjusting the back one this morning and they were perfect. So what can you do, right? All right, it is now 11:15 at night and I accomplished absolutely nothing. We did figure out that this magnet on this brake is dead. And the way you can tell that is you can ohm the magnets out. You can take your multimeter, set it to ohms. If it doesn't ohm through the magnet, then it's dead. That one's dead, everything else is good. I took this one apart and I did the sanding. Actually, I took that one apart and did the sanding on that one too. Didn't realize the magnet was bad on that, so that was a total waste of time on that one. So I took that one apart and did the sanding to try to deglaze. Still nothing. So you can feel the brakes grip, and I can take the tire and start spinning it, and it'll slow the tire down. But I can take the tire and turn it myself and it'll keep spinning. So something's up with that. I have no idea. I don't even know what to do at this point other than just put the new brakes on it, get the rotors turned, and hopefully that fixes it. Other than that, I have no idea. So we still have to eat our bag dinner, walk over to Fly and J, take a shower, and we'll see you in the morning.
Back over there, okay? But those for the cut long replacement, okay? I don't know if it's not firm. I might have to take one time. Everything off? Let's go.
This side gonna be okay? Okay. Today is a perfect example of why the clocks need to change, because we worked on the trailer so long last night. It only gave me 5 hours to sleep this morning, or till this morning. So I would love to be able to go and take a nap after getting this tarped, but because your 11 or your 14-hour clock doesn't stop, neither can we. That's why they call me. Well, let's see. And there it is, all tarped up. Not too shabby. Good job, Lita. Probably because we're in this building. Probably because we're in this building. These new tires doing good? Let's check them. Yeah, seem to be wearing evenly. We've got one on this other side that's starting to cup. I don't know if it was cupped before or if there's an issue over here, but it's that same tire that had that thing in it. But it's starting to, I don't know if it's starting to. Well, now see, that looks fine. Maybe those cups that were on the other side, there's a few cups around this side on this tire. Might have been from when the springs were wore out the first time and I just didn't see them. This inside is wore out funny too, but I don't know if it's wearing even more or if it was like that. I don't know. All right, we're gonna finish cleaning up and we are going to Utah. Walking. All right, guys, we made it to Platte, Nebraska. Drove as far as we could, within our truck stop's reach at least. We will be going to my brother's house tomorrow. And then they're gonna let us drop first thing Saturday morning. Are we in a parking spot? Because that guy kind of parked funny. Should I move?
Kind of late now, right?
No? I don't know. Let's walk inside. We drove over to the Loves and tested their internet. I need to get a video uploaded. We've been trying to upload a video for like 3 nights now. We've been staying at all the Loves that we can because they have internet that actually reaches the parking lot, whereas Pilot's internet only works inside Pilot. And since you can't go in and sit down in Pilot, you can't do it. But they have a Denny's here, so I'm thinking if we could go inside and act like we're sitting down. We're cooking bag food, so we can't eat in there. But if we can find somewhere to sit down, maybe in like the laundry room or something, like when we ate lunch with Toe Piglet, maybe that'll work. But I'm not sure, so we're gonna go in here and take a look. Hopefully I can get a video uploaded tonight. Well, we are somewhere in Wyoming off of 80. We've got about 160 more miles until Salt Lake. We just did one more bathroom stop. This is where we're at, somewhere around here. I have no idea, not a clue. But what I did do is we'll be dropping that back piece tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And I just jumped on the load board. I was just like, you know what, let's see if there's anything picking up for Saturday, because we're dropping that Saturday. And then we were just gonna run straight down to Vegas. And my brother's gonna follow us down in his car, him and his wife. And then, God, look at those mountains over there. I hope this turns out. The west is amazing. Amazing. I hope this wind isn't too much for you guys. Let me see if I can get a better view of these mountains. But anyways, I jumped on the board and I was like, you know what, even if I can make pretty much anything going down, it'll be money that we can spend while we're in Vegas on probably mostly food and alcohol, because I'm not really into gambling. And we found a load. She said it's 6 pallets of some construction leftover stuff. 6 pallets, 5,000 pounds. Paying $1,300 for 400 miles. Going to the exact same town that is, which is Hendersonville or Henderson something, which is 15 miles from Vegas or whatever. So that's amazing. That's like $3.10 a mile, which will make this whole trip, you know, even better. So, God, that's amazing. We'll be picking that up at 3 o'clock tomorrow, which is a little later than what we wanted to leave going down there. But honestly, for 1,300 bucks, I'll wait a couple more hours, right? So, and it'll drop Monday, and then we're gonna drop this Monday as well. Lita's over there getting some pictures, maybe for Instagram. What are you getting a picture for? You just like my pretty truck, huh? So I think the tires are doing better. I think all the damage that's done to these tires was already done, because I'm not really noticing more damage. The other side with the brand new tires is still perfect. I've got 2 more new tires ordered going to my brother's house, and I've got all new brakes ordered going to my brother's house. So if we could just hold out. They'll be showing up Tuesday though, so I'll have to get that on the way back. We'll have to repair all that on the way back. Everything else is good. Yeah, these tires are doing great. I thought about ordering new rims, but the rims are on back order now for some reason, so I can't find rims that'll make it to my brother's house within a reasonable amount of time. So we'll just have 2 extra spare tires if something happens. Have to drop the trailer and run down to a tire place and have them throw one of the tires on or something. I don't want to get that rim welded on, because I say it's bad, so I'm going to try not to do that. Anyways, let's go to Salt Lake. He's going to do some grilling tonight. Look at that booty. All right, it's the next morning. We're about to go make this drop in Ogden. This parking lot isn't as big as my brother said it would be. We definitely ran over some curbs coming in here to park. So I'm going to try not to come back in here again after we pick these up and drop these off. When we come back, probably Tuesday. So we got a room at the Bellagio for 3 days. So that's going to be sweet, huh? Bougie. That's going to be some clickbait video right there, y'all. So y'all be ready for that. That's just the way my brother is. He's just got to go like all or nothing. So, but yeah, it's a one-way into this apartment complex, and you got to come all the way around. And we definitely ran over some curbs coming in here. Glad to see that the truck is not bashed into. Well, I'm more worried about my GoPros and stuff that we keep in the truck, because it's got all my footage on it. Like, you can take the truck, but leave the DJIs, please. All right, let me do a pre-trip, and we're gonna hit the road. All right, we are unloaded, and it is windy as can be. Look at the mountain range. Isn't that amazing? It's so windy, and it's like, God, I don't know how hot it is, but it feels hot, don't it?
Probably 87.
87? What would make you say such a random number? All right, we're done. Let's go. still recording. I apologize for the wind because it's windy as could be here today for some reason. So we are in Giant Eagle, Utah, something like that. This is $1,300 for, I think, 400 miles. Where are we at? Giant Eagle? Eagle Mountain. Giant Eagle is a gas station, a grocery store. It didn't have to be tarped, but what it is it's bags of granulated rubber. It's for building playground floors with. So they'll spread all this granulated formula out, and then they'll take the glue and glue it, or however they do it. Anyways, it's a bunch of bags of that. And I was afraid that the wind would rip the bags open. Then we'd have like a trail of rubber beads hitting people's cars. Here, I'll show you what it looks like, because there's some glued down to the bottom, to the top of this barrel. It's all these. I guess those aren't glued down. But yeah, that's it. I didn't need that hitting people's windshields and people being like, yeah, there's a silver F-250 with rocks flying out of it. So that's pretty much it. I'm trying to roll it up and film and be amazing and good looking at the same time. Let's get a view of these mountains, huh? Look at that. Amazing. There's a giant lake over there. God, it's so nice here. Had I known it was only going to take up this much room, I'd have probably put this stuff back there and that stuff up there. But it is what it is. An Instagram picture? People are probably tired of seeing my Instagram pictures. You think? We have an Instagram now, guys. I don't know if I told you that. That is not gonna fly. I should be alright. So we get to drop this Monday morning, and we'll drop that Monday right after. And that's pretty much it. My lips are chapped from all this wind. Let me grab my phone. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Thank you.
For watching South Georgia Hot Shot.